like to read to you a little uh, bit from Kobun about meditation and about why we face the wall the way that we do. He says, at first, I didn't understand why we face the wall. I was taught that we do it because Bodhidharma did it. And the best way was to do what we were taught. If you questioned the teacher, there was trouble, as he was a very stubborn guy. Why do we face towards the wall when we do zazen? Gazing at the wall actually means we sit behind the wall. Zazen is not a game or a show or to be seen by others, nor is it turning away or separating from the world. We face the wall to forget this small self, and forgetting the self, the whole universe appears. So the plain wall works as empty space, like a plain sky. When something happens in your mind, the wall is a screen. Bodhidharma sat in front of a cave wall, but we don't know what he saw. We are not in a movie theater waiting for the movie projector to start. You are the projector. Whatever comes to you about the future, about the forgotten past, important and unimportant things, you stay in the present moment. For 1 second, one split moment, the wall is not there. If you were practicing archery, you would set the target and find a safe spot from which to send the arrow. But what you would observe is your physical dynamics, your balance, not the target. So I would say that the wall you face is not quite a wall. Rather, it is a meeting with you. It's easy to see nothing is there. Instead of having a constant image of a teacher or a friend, it's blank to save you, reflect you. Your backside is open to all enemies, troubles, and everything. In other words, you show your back to the whole world. So in Soto Zen, we sit facing a blank wall. And we do that to be present to ourselves. To notice what the mind is doing in this present moment. open ourselves up to the universe, perhaps to discover that we are the universe. So I'm curious if you have any comments or anything to say about that.
I find it interesting that everything that happens to me during meditation belongs to me. It's all mine, and it's not coming from any other source except me. And that's probably the only place that I experience that.
Mm.
And that really pushes me in new directions that I wouldn't normally go.
Mm. Can you say anything more about how it encourages you or pushes you? Thank you for sharing. Yes, we get to see what is happening. Undistracted. We are our only distraction. We're not bothered by the world when our senses don't go out and make contact and get bothered by the world. Anyone else?
I find it very a really good reminder to hear this explanation for the facing the reminder and the way in which it's worded, not disciplinary, not it just is. It's a shouldn't. So thank you.
Yes, Kobun reminds us of that. Really, it's an invitation. It's an invitation um, to become a little more aware and notice what it is our what's happening with our minds. And of course, from this Buddhist perspective, it's our minds that really are running the show, pulling the strings, as it were. So it's good to know. It's good to know about those strings. It's good to know about those um, stories and narratives, that selfing, that creating of the self that we do, that identity that we grasp onto. Rhoda, would you anything you'd like to share?
Okay.
Hmm. Anybody else?
I don't know if I'm unmuted. This phone is now acting up. I'm unmuted. I constantly have to tell myself to stop projecting in the future, and not so much in the past, although I have these weird dreams almost every night. But I'm trying to find my way out of Manhattan and New York, and I'm always lost in city, but that's past or whatever in the dreams. But no, but I keep thinking about what's going to happen. So it's a real lesson to be here right now. Probably the biggest struggle that I have to be present, making up these stories. Everybody, I guess, has their own story.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Mm. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah.
You can shut it off.
It's compelling. The future or the past, it can be very compelling. That's why it takes um, sort of active work to stay in the present. It's an active, ongoing process to be still and to keep ourselves here. Then you know, maybe we can settle in and it sort of and we stay, but often not. Often it's an ongoing, you know, we wander off, and as soon as we notice, we bring ourselves back. Then we wander off over here, and then we notice and we bring ourselves back. Hopefully, without judgment, and hopefully over time we can let go of um, expectation about any kind of outcome for our meditation. But if we can learn to let go of those two, that's huge. That's big. That's a great accomplishment to just be here for a while. And then, we keep practicing that and we practice that. And then we bring it off of the cushion and with us wherever we go. That ability. And we find more and more invitations in our life out there, in that world out there, to be grounded and present. And then we're relating to the world in a profoundly different way when we can keep our seat, so to speak, keep our calm, keep our stillness, keep our awareness, our ability to observe what's going on in sort of this outside and what's going on sort of in this inside, and just not automatically react. To have that spaciousness of awareness with us. Very helpful, very practical, very simple, not so easy. Anybody else? All right then. Well, thank you all for your practice. Thank you for your effort and your intention. Thank you for this opportunity to practice together, which is really a precious opportunity. So I thank you. Wish you well. Wish you a peaceful, good, safe, happy, healthy week, month, lifetime. And if all goes well, we'll meet here again next week.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jeffrey. Good night, everybody.
Night.
Jeffrey.